you can exactly pick a point again and then just tighten it.
I woke up kind of dizzy, I just don't know what to do lately, what is going on? Where do I go from here, thinking about every solution until the dawn?
Hey guys, welcome to the studio. So far the day has been quite boring. DIY store, painting the kitchen, trying to clean up the office. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy we're getting closer to finishing this entire studio complex. But this entire day I've been looking forward to those two new huge boxes filled up with gear. So let's get straight away to the unboxing. That is like really quality. This is the base plate of a mic stand. The bottom is covered in rubber and it's like heavy. Exactly what the mic stand needs to be. Let's assemble it really quick. I think it's just one screw. Yep, easy and nice. Not as annoying as the IKEA stuff that I have to deal with at the moment. And just to give you a comparison how much I'm actually loving this, let me show you something. This piece of shit is my old mic stand. It's really no fun. The smallest push and it tips over. It's kind of a joke having like an expensive mic up there and a stand that can't hold it. And it's always so embarrassing when you have a singer and songwriter coming by and they have to deal with this. Even once it didn't really hold, I had my finger in between, it crashed down. And like a small piece of my finger, it just started bleeding. Yeah, I mean, you get the point.
Imagination.
This is way more stable. You first have to counter the weight of the stand, and I don't see this ever falling over. What I also absolutely love is it just has like this one screw, and then up, down, that's it. No more handling 5 different things. Simple. So even if the singer might be tapping along with their feet, it won't be picked up by the mic as much. The spider, of course, also helping. And you got an extra little clamp here for the cable. That's really nice. 5 years of warranty. And what I love the most, of course, it's all made in Germany. By the way, if you haven't noticed, all of this is by Koenig and Meyer, which is, I would say, like one of the best companies for these kind of stands and small kind of things you just need for the studio. For example, here the next one, I just noticed the singer songwriters in the last 2 sessions they just put their headphones onto the floor, which then again pulled on the stand. So I got this little thing right here. It's to be attached to the stand and you can just put your headphones up here. This right here is one of the details I absolutely love. You have this screw is all covered and protected, so it doesn't scratch the stand. For example, my pop filter, it's just a screw, and that's also the main reason why this looks like this. So I like those small, smart ideas that just make sense. There's even space for a second pair. And you got here these grooves. I think they're to, yeah, probably just have the end of the cable in there. So that is the mic stand. Then next up, also for the vocal booth. I mean, very obvious what this is for. Nowadays it's more the phone or the tablet of the singer and songwriter. Most of them have all of their ideas in their phones in the cloud. So they can just put it here, maybe their cigarettes, their vodka, their joints. I don't know, whatever happens in here. Just making sure the talent feels appreciated. And then 3 of these guitar stands, important because at the moment all of my guitars are just resting against the couch. It's really just a matter of time until they get scratched, fall over. And when you got nice guitars, I think getting a good stand is important. Also here, really simple, clever. You have this little metal knob, you push it and then you can switch it, make it wider or tighter. And I have to say it just looks cool. This one right here is for keyboards, synthesizers, just whatever fits on there. Oh, that was close. I love the small, simple stuff that just makes it feel so much better. You see, you get this handle right here. Now it's untightened. You can exactly pick a point again and then just tighten it. This should actually also be able to hold my big weighted keyboard that is like, I think 20-25 kilograms, but I'm Actually thinking of buying the first like bigger outboard gear synthesizers for this studio. Still not sure which one to buy. If you have any suggestion, just let me know in the comments. And I think we're done with the unboxing. I know it might be a little boring because it's like no real studio gear, but it makes me happy. The workflow will be so much easier if you have like the right stuff. I'm so annoyed of the headphones being on the floor, so annoyed by the wobbling mic stand. It just like really makes me crazy every time I have to use it. So if you're interested in any of these, I will link it down below in the description. It's one of these companies that really just makes quality stuff. I think everyone knows that. I'm not getting paid to say that. It's like kind of obvious. I'd say the vocal booth setup is now all done. Just a new pop filter. I'm afraid of using the old one and scratching this nice new stand. But yeah, this is just solid, and it might be more expensive than other companies. But I mean, you're using that stuff for like 20-30 years. It will actually never break. So spending twice as much for something that never breaks is definitely worth it. The old one is just like 1.5 years, 2 years old. And it's a mess, and you will just hate every second with this. So I learned it the hard way. From now on, only the best stuff, and at the end you actually even save money, I think. But yeah, by the mic you might be able to see that I'm still in the vocal booth. Until now you just saw the nice side. This is the ugly side that is still under construction. So now from the fun stuff back to the a little bit annoying stuff, putting that green stuff up in there and trying to advance with this side of the vocal booth. I think maybe 3 more days and it should be all done. Almost midnight. All done painting that wall. It's now drying, all black. It will look so cool. This will be the back wall of the kitchen. I just really love how now everything comes together. The equipment, the kitchen, and all of the other rooms. The only thing I still hate is that I still have like a slight cold, so I think I will just call it a day for tonight. Tomorrow is going to be one of the most packed, most busy studio construction days so far. Just thinking about it makes me completely nervous, but you're invited to follow along. Tomorrow another vlog full on studio construction.
Imagination.